and talk about that.
I thought that was your toothbrush. Tulip Festival Tuesdays. No sabotage here. We're twinning, and I promise it's not on purpose. John Wigfound, thank you so much for the rose just shared.
Thank you.
The number of times we get requested cough medicine, it's not like a song we sing. It's a song Shae's sung only once her whole life.
Can you imagine if I tried to fake the laughs in rhythm?
Oh, yeah.
I would be tomatoed. I'd be thrown rotten tomatoed.
The Ballad of Cucumber Joe.
Okay, Larry the Cucumber. Is
The Last
already
Surprise
real.
Party. Love from Australia. Thank you, Kira. School Pizza Party. We've done a lot of school ones. Something about Uggs. Oh, thank you so much for the fluffy hearts, Bethany. Married on Mars. Are we on live on YouTube yet?
Yep.
Any from YouTube?
Nope.
We have no suggestions? Well, okay. You got YouTube, you complain. We give you no love. TikTok, we have almost 400 people on the live. Dozens of comments. And, thank you for the roses, chat. And they give us roses.
Roses!
I don't mean to antagonize you, YouTube, but I'm just telling you, get it together.
You guys have
Thank you, LEZZZ, for the fluffy
It's a little
hearts.
bit loud.
When life gives you melons. It's Tuesday. I know it's Tuesday. We film on Tuesdays, release on
little
Mondays.
loud.
Thank you, Gabby, for the roses. That's so
Yeah.
kind
How
of
about
you. Remember, 5 galaxies, you'll see a
How's that?
bonus
A
episode.
little bit lower, sorry.
Lower. You're good, dude.
Falling down the stairs on purpose.
I
you
think
like-
that's good. Does that feel good to you?
Everything
The
feels
sound?
good to me.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
Okay.
Sweet.
Pineapple lanterns in Tokyo. Dad wire their wigs in the closet. I can't help but shart to the stream. Wow. Thank you, Gabby, for all these roses. That's so incredibly kind.
Can
Thank
you
you,
send
Jess
a
Sheridan.
chart on the live stream?
What?
Can you send a chart?
Oh, yeah, can you?
They send
We
A
could say it
TikTok?
once. I don't know. We could say it 5 times.
A TikTok shard is the most expensive gift. It's $2,000. The Converse that survived both job interview, kids using mom's makeup, a morning that everything goes wrong. Are any of these hitting for you, Shae?
A morning that everything goes wrong could be fun.
That could be fun. I do like Cupid. I love
Cupid's
a little
little
Cupid.
secret.
Stupid Cupid, stop hitting on me.
Is that a real song?
From Princess Diaries.
Oh.
Hey, set me free.
Hey, come here for the rose.
Oh
That's so
no,
kind.
my earphones are broken.
They're not working?
No.
What's going on?
Not working?
Is the connection off?
Something has
Hold
happened.
on. I'm doing this. Does this do anything for you?
No.
What did they
You
do?
like that? Does that do anything for you?
Oh, okay. I think it's good.
It's good now.
I think
it?
so.
I got the
I
magic
think you
touch.
did.
Um,
Mandy Moore sings it.
Little Victorian Boy.
I like that
That's
one a lot.
funny.
Victorian Boy.
I like that. That'd be very fun to do.
That's great.
Can I mean, I know I'm not supposed to
Thank you, Bethany, for the dinosaur. Thank you, Bethany, for the other dinosaur. You're not supposed to what?
I was just going to say, can we look up a few things that are happening in the Victorian age? Or is that cheating?
I think it's cheating.
I think it's cheating.
yeah.
It's got to
We
be
just
what
have
we
to-
know right now.
Let the
Okay.
music tell you.
All right.
So Victorian,
Give me a history
but just so
lesson.
I know, Victorian Boy is like the Victoria era in England.
I believe when Queen Victoria is
Queen
queen and she's married to Prince Albert.
So is this like 1600s? When is this?
1800s.
Yeah.
Think Dickens.
The Dickens era.
Yeah,
Okay, Oliver
16
Twist,
Dickens, Jane Austen.
Jane Austen.
1600s is like way more archaic
Vikings
than
are-
that. Well,
That's further
I don't
back.
think
That's
Vikings.
that's like year 1000.
yeah.
1600s was like early exploration, late or early musket war.
Indeed.
It's like the 1700s, but not quite all there.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
sooner.
Okay, we're only at 500. We're nowhere near that 3,000 goal, guys. And I don't think you're gonna get your cold stare. No cold stares. No cold stares for you.
It's like Cold Stone, but no ice cream. Just cold.
Oh, are you going live too?
No, I'm just telling everyone that we are
Oh, on Oh,
on the Insta.
shoot! I wish I told it on Discord. Dang it! They'll be so mad. All our friends on our Discord, our channel, will be
Someone
so mad.
who's on our Discord, go tell everyone that we're here.
Yeah, if you're on Discord, go. We have over 600 people in our Discord. Isn't that amazing?
What?
That's so
600
great.
people I can spam.
That's
It's
stoked.
incredible.
Nice.
That
Those
is
fools.
stoked. That is stoked.
How
That's
many
so stoked.
nudes have you sent so far?
I've sent none and received none. It's been pretty great.
Well, chat, let's keep that number going up.
What? You can do a 100% from 0. Please no nudes. We have children in there. Thank you, Gianna Cass, for the roses. All right, Little Victorian Boy. That's basically Oliver Twist, right?
Yeah, but
We don't have to go in that direction.
no. Yeah, just poor, lots of poverty.
Lots of poverty, the super rich.
The
It's
rich are
really like
rich.
how it is now. If you think about it, it's really the same way it is now.
But Industrial Revolution going
Kids
on.
working with soot on their cheeks.
Yes. Fingers being chopped off.
Kids drinking morphine.
Child
Complicated
labor.
soups.
Gin for kids.
Oh, you
Cigarettes
guys,
for
speaking
kids.
of the thing that I brought up, which was soups.
Yes.
We did a sourdough starter. Me and Quincy, we're making things out of
What?
sourdough. So we did a loaf and it was great.
Wow.
Today we made like basically Cheez-Its, like homemade little cheesy crackers. And it's one of the best things I've had in my entire life.
Out of sourdough starter?
Wow.
He'll just bring us one square.
Just bring Shae one. I can't.
Just
have it.
Hey,
bring
if
me
you guys
one
earn it,
square.
If you guys give me like
You
a
heard him. If we get
reprise-
5 galaxies tonight, Shae will eat sourdough starter crackers.
Well, one. I'm not greedy. I'm just asking for a tiny one.
A tiny
one.
Yeah.
Kid, you guys
I
want
mean,
to open
I'll
up
want
a
more,
normal scene song? What do you want to do?
Let's just do regular.
Regular.
Just straight into
Regular?
regular
Little
style.
Victorian Boy. Little
Regular.
Victorian
Yeah.
Boy.
Regular.
Oh yeah. I knew.
Very
Daddy's
nice.
back.
Yeah, Papa.
A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. Musical Monday. Musical Monday. Though the rich are filled with joy.
Not one Victorian boy.
Musical Monday. Hello and welcome back to Musical Monday with Caleb, Zach, and Shae at Improv Broadway. If this is your first time tuning in, this is the show where we review the best musicals ever. And the musical we're reviewing today is Little Victorian Boy. It is all about the age of Queen Victoria, the age in which she lives, and it at least references at least once a little boy.
Who is an age.
And
Yes.
Yes.
Not quite a man.
Right.
Quite a man.
And this first song is a fun, we'll say 2 to 3 boys who are on their way. It's like a day in the life of a young Victorian boy in poverty.
Yes.
So, you see what they do.
Right.
Scrap through the sewers.
Yes.
Instead of going through the train, they go through the sewers.
Yes, they have
Yeah.
to.
Shortcut.
The trains don't work.
Trains don't
Yeah.
work, and they're not invented yet. Or maybe they are.
Yeah. Who knows?
Gabe knows, but he won't,
He
tell,
won't tell
us.
us.
They were invented.
But they can't afford them
They
because
can't
they
afford
have not a hay penny to their name.
Yeah.
They have fake pennies,
Fake
but
penny.
nay
That they made of hay.
hay penny, nay a hay.
Nay, hey, Fanny.
Exactly.
One thing I really like about this song is like, because it is like, oh, their lives are tough and
Yeah.
sad, but there's also like a lot of joy in the song because you get to see the little games that they play.
Right.
And it's a lot of fun.
It's encouraging, but also depressing because what they get excited for, one man's trash is a Victorian boy's deepest pleasure.
Deepest. Ooh, yeah. And
He don't make up the sayings.
I don't. You truly do not.
Charles
Nor
Dickens
the
wrote
script,
that.
nor the songs.
And musically, I don't know what the similarities are, but sort of the feeling and the vibe and the energy is a little bit Newsies-esque, where they're sort of like talking about their day and all the different things, the people that they're seeing.
Right. I thought it was fun when that was implied. And we
Oh.
didn't even have to say it.
Right. Sometimes when you shine a light on something, it's less fun. Like a big pile of cockroaches.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of fun to think there's cockroaches in there. They scattered. Not fun anymore.
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
even more fun to say it out loud.
To say it
Once it's been said.
explicitly.
Once it's been said, now we know
Now
it's
we
more fun.
know it's
The
more
thing
fun.
that is fun is when there's a pile of cockroaches in a room.
Yeah.
And you're trying to just have a normal little get together with your friends. No one says anything about the cockroaches.
Right.
Yeah.
I call it Schrodinger's offer. It's better to not know what's in the box, and it's more fun. The second you open it, it's less fun.
Yeah,
And then
but
later, when you're home with the friend that you brought with you who didn't know any of those people, who's like, "What was with the cockroaches?" You're like, "What are you talking about?"
What are you
And
talking
you can
about?
just gaslight them.
Yeah, I love that.
a nice gaslight.
Let's hear this song
Yeah.
called
London Boys.
Wake up at dawn, get a fish skeleton out of the bin, oh yeah.
Wake up, grab my slops, it's my food and also my pooping pin.
Go grab a paper mate from the governor in the loft.
Grab a pig and kill it, cause that's my code if the skin is soft.
We're London boys, we're London boys, we're London boys, we're London boys, and we will get our darkest joys. We're London boys, we're London boys. I miss a howdy do and the tip of a bowler cap to you.
I hate the Queen and I chop off her head. If I wasn't a little boy in my nightgown instead.
Go ride a hog in a pen, try to stay on elephant off again.
Ride through the sewers, pretend it's a cruise. Have a tooth that I soon will lose.
Oh, we're London boys, we're London boys. We are too poor to play with toys.
London
boys, we're London boys.
And everyone hits us with their shoes.
And then when the light's off, we go to a secret cultish manor with a man in a white cloak. Get a bone dagger with an obsidian handle and make a blood oath to kill the queen.
And a witch-looking lady with white striking hair asks me to come into her big manor. And she feeds me little gumdrop candies as long as I pretend that her cat's still alive.
Red flames, green flames, purple flames abound. We love going here in London town.
We're London boys,
We're London boys, and we're also a part of a secret cult.
We're London boys,
we're London boys, we're scamps. We're London boys. Oh, those deepest, darkest pleasures really came out in that song. Yeah. They're scamps,
Right.
but they have a secret.
What do the poor and the elite have in common? Cults.
Cults.
And that
Blood
is
ritual.
really what brings the Victorian age together, because rich people also want to kill the queen,
Right.
Because they want to take her place.
Yep.
And England is notorious for family members killing each other to claim the throne.
They invented it. They're basically the Cain and Abel of modern times.
I doubt they invented
Yeah,
it.
even if you own a Burger King and your brother is the fry cook, if you do that in England, he'll kill you and he'll take that Burger King. from you.
Right. They call them fry kings.
Yeah.
Fry kings.
The fry cook is a fry king.
Yes.
And the fry queen can only have power if there's no men in the burger.
If the fry king has died in the fryer and there's no one to take the job, but
I've heard
only
that
until she
too.
dies.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's substantiated, but I've heard that too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a sick system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why I shop at Burger Queen. If there was one,
Oh,
there's not.
there's not?
Sexist.
But there is this
Isn't
musical,
that-
which is really cool.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much the only place that the London boys can afford to buy food.
Yeah.
Besides scrapping in the sewers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And fish bones.
Burger
Because they don't
Queen.
charge money at Burger Queen.
No, no, they charge you could draw pictures. You could run a quick errand for somebody.
Dark favors.
Yeah, sometimes.
Or light favor.
Or light favors. They're not
It's really
picky.
whatever you're good at. You
Ingredient.
can go and do it and get some food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in this song, the boys have a patron. A patron who his goal is he's a rich patron and his goal is to kill the queen, even though he's not really even anywhere close near to getting the
He's so
the crown.
far down the line.
He just thinks, maybe he should shoot a shot.
He has such delusional confidence.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe they'll be like, I don't know, Richie,
Yeah.
he'd be a good
Yeah,
guy.
it's like a kid at a talent show thinking that Lorne Michaels is going to come to his podunk high school talent show.
Yeah.
This is like that level delusional.
But, like, is it possible? It is.
It is.
It's like, if someone like me could pull off taking out the queen, who's to say all of the other things wouldn't fall into place?
Right.
That's right.
Right. Things
Just as
definitely
Mm-hmm.
won't fall into place unless she's dead.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So in this song, we see him, trying to kill the queen.
And where do the boys come in?
But they're not in the song, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I think they hopped in like some chorusy stuff in the background, if I
Yeah,
remember.
but mostly this is a detour to the villain.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
He's that guy that wears the white coat.
So he's
right?
the patron of the boys.
Yeah.
He is.
Meaning, because normally a patron's like, it means different things for different people.
Yeah.
And in the context of this musical, it means
He wants them to rise up and be his stewards.
a classic patron.
That's right.
Yes. A patron who wants young boys to rise up and be his stewards once he's king. He doesn't ask them to do anything. He just says, boys, you might be looking at the future king. And he throws them a single shilling.
He is, because they're standing guard.
Yes,
He's gone into the
that's
queen's
true.
chambers and her
Right.
chambers pots.
And he's so far down the line. This is not usual at all.
Yeah, well, so the chamber
He's caught the
pots-
queen on the loo.
Yeah. The author, he misunderstood chamber pots. He thought they were just toilets that were shaped like pots.
Yeah.
So he's imagining a whole sewer system that goes up to the chamber pot, right? So he's climbing that pipe. He's climbing up the pipe.
Yes.
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's
up
got
the
his
pipes.
he's got his wetsuit on. He's cinched.
Yep.
You know, 'cause he's a portly fellow.
Yes.
But he's
wearing some shapewear.
He is.
The OG
Slimming.
original Slimming Skims. The original.
yeah. It was originally
Yes.
a clandestine tool.
Yes. And so this is a song between him and the queen.
As he's coming out of the toilet
Well, yes, he's surprising her. Element
while
of
she's
this.
going.
No, she can't
Right.
quite get it out.
But she's sitting
Yeah,
She
on
is
the
sitting-
loo.
So he's doing a big shove-see daisy.
And he says that. He goes, Chelsea daisies.
Yeah.
That feeling you get when you feel like you're being watched.
Yes.
She feels
But from
that, and
down
it gives her a
below.
little bit of performance
Yes.
anxiety.
Yes.
You know.
Poo performance anxiety.
Yeah.
Performance.
She does trickle a little. And
Yeah, but
but he doesn't care about that stuff. He's seen in the Victorian ages, people would just throw their
Throw
poop
it.
out the window.
Yeah, it's
He's
very
used
normal.
to it.
Please don't apply your modern sensibilities to
No.
this historical piece.
Right, that's
he's
rude.
he grew up as a sewer scrapper himself.
Yes. And
he's
so
in this song.
in this song, he's trying to he's being like, hey, baby girl, I'm going to have to kill you.
Right.
And she's like, okay, I'm going to try and convince you not to.
Right. So
yeah.
that's the song. Let
That's
me
the
kill
song,
you.
back and
How about
forth.
not?
Yeah, and in the song, I got to shoot my shot.
I gotta shoot my shot.
I love how in the intro to this song you see that first meeting of him
Yeah.
popping out in the least likely place.
Shove-see
her being
daisy.
so surprised. Shove-see daisy.
Let's hear
Yeah.
it. Gotta shoot my shot.
Yes.
Shot-see daisy.
Oh, my fanny!
Oh, indeed it is. Hello, 12th cousin, 18 times removed.
Oh, strange man and my relative.
My name's Richie.
Fancy meeting you in the loo.
Indeed it is. You're taking this quite well, Queenie.
I'm terrified, but I'm strong and my husband Albert is dead.
Sorry I missed the funeral, but I gotta kill ya. I gotta strike you down dead. Because I got to shoot my shot to get the crown up on me head. It ain't nothing personal. I ain't got a personal golf. I just wanna be king so badly, Queenie, and I've had enough. I gotta shoot my shot, gotta shoot it, shoot. I gotta shoot it, shoot my shot. I gotta shoot it, shoot a shot. So sit on back and watch me shoot my shot.
You want to shoot your shot inside my chamber pot? Well, I do not like that. Sorry, Richie, my dear Prince Albert. He would never hurt a single hair upon my porcelain body. So I lay out pants and shirts for my dear Albert. I do that 395 years in a day.
You don't see no Queenie, if you know what I mean.
No, I'm trying to tell you a love story so that you won't kill me in the party.
What happened for 395 years? Tell me before I'm bored to tears.
I mourn my sweet Albert. I mourn my sweet Albert.
Don't you want to join him? Don't you want to join him? If I shoot you, then you can join him. I've been having sweet Albert, so waiting for you. So come on, baby, let me shoot my shoe. A quick bullet to the heart, then you won't be apart from your dear old deceased King Albert. Wouldn't that be nice? It's a win-win. Killing you wouldn't even be a sin.
But it's more complicated because Albert was so infatuated with making me feel like I was lesser than.
Sounds like he was a bad fellow, a not great king. Oh, I've been conflicted about this thing. I can't kill a battered, abused woman. Oh, I don't know what my thoughts are swimming.
Don't shoot your shot.
I won't shoot my shot. I can't shoot. I can't shoot. I can't shoot my shot. I can't shoot. I can't shoot my. Wait, I know how to solve this mystery, Queenie. Will you marry me? What do you say?
I had to shoot my shot
She had to
for
shoot
my dear sweet Albert. I miss you, Albert. Even though you wrote me letters where you said I was inferior and nothing, you had to wear the pants in the bedroom because I wore the dress in the entire country of
Even
England.
though I am gut shot, Queenie, I still think you're pretty hot. And with my dying breath, please, Queenie, let me watch you go to bed.
Oh, yes, well, that seems fine.
It's only fair.
My bed has been cold for many years.
Oh, yes. Gotta shoot
my
shoot your shot. Oh, yeah, you shot, yeah, you shot, yeah, you shot, you shot. Oh, yeah, you got your shot, yeah, you shot, you shot. You shoot it in your shot. Violent. Oh, yeah. You might be thinking, how does this failed coup progress the plot? Well, who was looking from the window?
The
Everyone.
boys.
The tiniest Victorian boy.
And everyone.
And everyone.
At town square meeting, everyone had gathered.
It's weird that there's a huge 20 by 40 foot window looking directly into the Queen's chambers.
Yes.
It is strange. And everyone saw it. But it impacted no one more than the tiniest Victorian boy.
Tiny Tots.
Tiny Tots.
That's what they call themselves.
Yes, and this one Tiny Tot's name was Frimfort. Frimfort, the tiniest boy.
Frimfort.
Tiniest Tot.
Tiniest Tot Frimfort. And he's shaken up because he liked Reggie. And Reggie promised him that he could be his king's footstool.
He said he could rise up and become his
Herald or a steward?
I think we said steward.
Oh, okay.
Which means like you fetch letters.
Yes,
and
he could be a
such.
servant.
But steward for the king, that's pretty cushy.
Right.
pretty cool.
It's pretty cushy.
And before he was, he was food for the pigs. That was his job.
That was his job. They got to nibble.
They nibbled on his toenails like those fish nibble on dead skin on your feet.
Yeah.
True.
So he's got a bit of a limp.
Yeah.
Of course, on both legs.
Wait, yeah. So honestly,
Mostly-
it evens out. If you didn't know how
You
tall he was
can't
before,
tell.
you wouldn't even call it a leg.
Yeah.
You'd just say, that guy's got short legs.
That guy's walking normal. Yeah. Or not normal, but
I mean,
I
who's to
mean-
say?
it doesn't have to be normal. Anyway, so
He's crushed.
okay.
And so what he does is what every Charles Dickens boy does. And he goes to the church to pray. He goes to the church to pray for better times, for a bowl of clam chowder soup,
Yes.
Sure.
and for his sweet little tater tots to
That's
be
right.
safe from the cold.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he does a confessional.
With the priest.
Have we reviewed a confessional song
I don't
before?
think we ever have.
This is a first.
A first.
A beautiful first.
MM
Yes.
first.
That's right.
Yes.
And he, he has sinned because what this really made him realize is that he wants to be king.
Yes, and we won't spoil too much of it. But in this song, he confesses a lot of sins going up to
Yes.
the big one. In this song,
And the father's very involved.
very.
You did what?
Yeah.
He's a sassy priest.
Yeah.
He's a little judgmental priest.
Yeah. He does wait a bit before he hops in, though.
Yeah.
He really wants to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. In this
Yeah.
song, "Forgive me, I have sinned." Father, it's been why never since my last confession. It's my first time. Father, I have sinned. I'm a nasty little boy. I took some things for myself that I thought would bring me joy. Each night I'm cold, I steal warmth from the fire. And someone asked me if I'm happy. I said yes, makes me a lie. I've sinned more than any boy in history. I'm the most sinful boy in the city. Forgive me, I've sinned. Forgive this lad. Forgive me, I've sinned. Could you imagine anyone better? So when I saw Richie go trying to be king, I had the prideful thought that maybe I could make something. Yes, I thought I could be the Lord and help all the boys and girls have homes and a warm beds for their heads. Forgive me, I have sinned.
Insolent boy, you must pay every halfpenny for your crimes. The Lord is waiting for halfpennies for your crimes. You lust for the crown. You have let us down. You could never carry the mantle. You will always leave us
Mr. Priest, if you want some gin, just ask for some.
Insolent boy!
Forgive me, I have sinned.
I also want to sing.
Oh, Priesty. Hey, why don't you take the night off?
I can't do that in this industry. Ministry.
Priesty, if we don't sin, then Jesus died for nothing.
I like the way you think, boy.
Yeah.
Insolent
Hey, it looks like you're having some cognitive dissonance here. Maybe a little cup of gin will help smooth things out for you. The young Victorian boy was sentenced to the stockade.
What's this thing called?
I think that's the stockade, isn't it?
Is it?
The stocks.
The stocks.
Stocks.
Is stockade a
yes.
military thing?
Yep.
Dang. Both. The stocks in the stockade to be whipped by the soldiers
Gabriel always
for
right.
his insolence. But he left the bottle of gin behind that the
That's
priest
right.
looks every Sunday.
He looks and he tantalizes himself.
He doesn't partake, but
No.
like Archie from The Great, he looks at it and smells it and then whips himself.
Yeah, it's not like
Kind of a sad ending, but the true happy ending is none of us have to live like that. And that's
Right.
nice.
Yeah, and that's actually how it ends. It's very beautiful ending where it's like, isn't it great that we have overcome a lot of these problems, but not all, and it's
Yeah.
troubling the ones we haven't.
Yes.
yeah, like if you own a Burger King, your fry cook still might
Yeah.
Right.
That's
still-
still pretty
problematic.
likely.
that still happens every day.
Yeah.
And we want you to know that. And we also want you to know we're appreciative of you for sticking out with us because, sometimes you're left out in the cold. And if we were priests of a church, we'd let you in. And we kind of are in our own little way because we worship the music. Our chapel, the podcast studio, our patrons, all of you. And we pray that you'll join us on
You
each
will rise up and be our steward.
on each Holy Monday that we like to call Musical Monday. Insolent Every time we got tempted. Insolence. Oh, too funny. Let's see here.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
Okay,
Thanks
I've
for
been
watching.
told that TikTok can't hear the piano.
They can't?
For real?
What?
How do I hear the
That
music?
was probably
I don't
terrible.
know why.
Oh shoot, that was probably terrible for them.
But
No.
our views for the YouTube stream are higher than they've been in weeks.
What is it?
So they can't hear me and they love it.
No, that's crazy.
But-
I definitely have it. I definitely have it here.
It's recording here.
Can
yeah.
can they hear on there?
So
I
Hey,
can hear
chat, can you
YouTube
hear our
can
music?
it.
Can you hear piano? No, we can't.
I'm sorry.
LOL, it
guys.
sounded better with piano.
Oh no, this is terrible.
So they heard
Okay,
all of that a
let me take
cappella?
let me take a quick pause and we'll figure out what's going on.
Oh my gosh.
Here.
goodness.
So she's
I
not
love
sending
these
to-
two. Wait, we cannot hear the piano, but it was still great. It's
Maybe Zach's
okay.
phone isn't plugged in all the way.
I'm so
Maybe Zach's
sorry,
phone isn't
guys.
plugged in all the way.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you want to see if that's not plugged in? That'd be crazy that it would just cut out the piano. It's all that boy!
That probably sounds like madness.
Oh my gosh. I just got
Well,
here FOMO.
Ignore the mean comments. Any
Yeah,
fun
let's
ones?
go back.
So it's got to be on the. Can you? Let's
It's
see.
pre-recorded. No, it's not. We're live.
So you're hearing it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it is getting to there.
So it's just not through TikTok? It must be some connection through there. It must be the phone issue.
Because you're getting.
What is he
stereo
singing?
over here, right? Because you're getting your signal from what I'm sending. Year.
Yes.
Okay.
Theoretically, they should be getting the
Improv
same
musical.
signal.
I wish I could do this.
Strange.
Oh my gosh. Guys, that's so. How do I hear the music? We would love to know. Is there supposed to be piano? I love that they match sometimes.
Zay in the corner says it was good without piano. Very funny.
Wait,
That's awesome.
they said
They without.
Zay in the
Without.
corner said that he came over from TikTok.
Oh, gotcha.
So it is on YouTube.
It's honestly hilarious not to hear the piano. It'll be fun because I can download this recording and hear us just freaking out. Singing without piano must be so insane. We cannot hear piano, but it's still great. Can I get an Insolent Boy? We loved it. Y'all
man.
Slade still do this way more. Oh my
So
god.
sorry.
That was crazy. How
I can't.
insolent of us to be
Well-
so. Okay, what is that plugged into? That's just the out.
But he's getting it on you. Of course, you're streaming YouTube from your thing, right?
Yeah, but it's all going through the ATEM,
That's so weird.
which is plugged into that little one on the bottom, which is what Zach's phone is connected
But also,
to.
like, it's getting a stereo signal, so for it to get the voices but not the piano
Is weird.
makes no sense to me.
Well, I think that just means it's getting room audio from the phone.
Oh. I don't think so.
Because it doesn't make sense. That seems like the simplest way that it would be getting your voices, but not the piano.
Yeah.
Manner? So this wasn't working. Hold on. Shay just whisper in the thing.
So this is what should be going to the phone, right?
Whispering, the wind
No,
whispers,
that's going to me.
but the
Well,
wind,
that's going to you, which is
the
then-
trees will not bow.
No, the phone is connected directly to the little
No
USB
matter
hub.
how the wind
Was that turned
howls
on?
to it.
Yeah.
That power thing's turned on? I cannot hear her.
The little USB
said it
hub is
lost
connected
power, so
to...
To entertain our guests.
How do you guys hold your pencil? So I hold it with this. What do people say?
Wow, she's so beautiful.
That's where you're getting your signal.
Wait, so this was plugged in, but it wasn't.
Could it be that we've got something on there backwards?
It's definitely possible.
Because
Let me
it's just
Let me
what
swap.
something.
Figure it out later.
swap.
Oh,
Here. Answer.
Are you still getting it here?
Does she even know Shay's Bay? Thank you. I don't think my audio's been working the whole stream. Okay, so they are backing up Gabriel's theory that
It's just coming through the phone.
it's just phone audio. Hello, emoji. I
hey
didn't know
YouTube!
you
Thanks
guys.
for sticking with us. I know this is
If that is the
riveting.
case,
Hi, you're so funny. You're so pretty.
what
Thank
we-
you,
we can-
Brianna and
just for the
Yo,
live, I
or
can-
Brianna.
I can bring
Jeez,
the
can't Gabe get it
piano
right from
speakers
Jackson
on a little
Holiday.
bit.
Jackson,
Can
thanks
still
for
hear
tuning
it.
in, you old lub. I love your laugh. Thank you,
recording,
Yo.
there'll be
Elsa,
more
I love you. I love you too. The audio was working 20 minutes ago. The issue was
This guy.
it had been phone audio the whole time. Says orange hair emoji.
Wait, was the volume?
Your laugh is
down
my
on this
favorite.
guy?
Thank you, my
Is it
darling
possible, or
dresser.
is this just sitting
Saw, thank you.
Don't mess with that too
Blink
much.
if you are
Should be that volume
funny.
right there.
You guys make my day. Thank you, Elizabeth B. We
Just switch
we
it to
love
Shae
that.
Cam for a second.
Is your hair red or brown? Most days I would say it's dark auburn, but
Yeah, I wonder if we just have a connection. Like, I wonder if we plug it back.
but
in
I've been told
and
it's
see.
brown sometimes and it hurts my feelings.
all
You
of
seem
the
like an
weird
awesome
stuff, you
person. Not because brown hair is bad, just because I was told I had red hair when I was a kid, and so I made that a part of my permanent personality. Your hair is very beautiful. Thank you. What's going on? I don't know. We're waiting to
Trying
see.
get piano through the live.
We're trying to get piano to come through.
Because otherwise we sound insane.
How'd you get into this stuff? Yeah, I was a theater kid. Someone asked if I was a band kid, and to that, I take offense. I'm just kidding.
Let's see.
Output is.
Okay, whisper into the mic and ask him if it's coming through the mic.
Is this working? Is this working? Hello? Is this working? I wish I could play a lot of instruments. That's why Caleb is cooler than both of us.
Are they saying anything?
Come away from her. Come away from her now.
Can you hear it through the microphone?
Yes, but quiet. The phone mic. They're saying
mic?
it's through the phone
It's still
mic.
through the phone mic?
You're too close for me to tell, they say.
Okay, play something.
Oh, yeah.
Is
You need, for the whisper test, you need the phone farther away from Shae.
the piano playing? No piano.
Okay.
Did nothing, no piano.
I think what we do is we keep, for the live, because I am getting all the audio for the episode. I think we keep using the phone mic. I'll just give a little speaker volume out of the piano speakers. They can still hear it.
Well,
Sound
should we
is
do
good.
another one, or should we call it quits? And maybe just do a little more talking stuff and then say goodnight.
Sad. So, because it should be...
Should be coming from this guy.
Is there anything wrong with this guy?
Should be.
Sorry. Point at Shae. People like it.
Way.
And it always came out of this box?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try a different port. See if maybe we can add port. See if they hear you now.
Is piano coming through?
Can you guys hear the piano now?
Piano? They say piano.
Piano! Okay. So
Thanks,
whatever. So the
guys.
port we had it in originally either doesn't work or isn't sending
Don't
signal.
do the orange one.
Don't do the orange one.
Flip camera.
Oh,
Thanks for your patience, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much.
Wow.
Sorry for the hassle. We owe you guys a present.
I mean, you still owe us 5.
Where'd I put my headphones? Over there. Okay.
Stick around, pal. All right. That's...
James Reynolds is disappointed no one got fired.
Well, if it was anyone, it should have been me. I bought it. I paid for it. I should take the consequences.
Yeah, you
by
bought it. You're
myself.
responsible for how me and Gabe plug it in later.
My boss,
Primarily me.
who has another boss, said if I don't do graphics in time, then you should fire me. And then he didn't do the graphics. So it was a very awkward situation because he's like,
Oh, but don't fire me.
I guess you have to fire me. But we were all like, we know that's not going to happen, but you put him in quite a precarious spot.
Someone said "Insolent Boy" with that piano was hilarious. We can hear Mike too. I
It sounded a little something like this.
Insolent Boy.
Lots
See,
of
it
that.
sounds less crazy.
It sounds cooler. We can only hope.
Baba da boo. Maybe so. YouTube wouldn't have been getting it either. They're just more forgiving.
No, they got it.
They did get it somehow. Oh,
Hear
cause
everything.
But
Going
how?
through the USB cable.
oh, I'm an idiot.
XLR. Or,
I'm a
no,
fool.
not
I
XLR.
didn't know either.
The other kind.
Some things I refuse to learn.
Some things I learn and then adamantly ignore. Does that mean I didn't learn? Does that mean I
don't
know,
know.
but I didn't learn?
That's a good question. You know what I want? That head trauma that makes you learn languages.
Oh, yeah, but
I
it makes
would-
it real. Makes
Are you
it
talking
real
about
awkward.
speaking of tongues?
It's called religion. Oh, okay.
Wrongo.
Okay. All right, we're back.
We're
and now we've
back.
got piano. All right, we need musical titles, real musical titles. We'll do it for our next. We'll do a quick episode, real tight, real quick.
Always.
Ooh, from Wisconsin. Thanks, Brittler.
Wisconsin.
I've been
I
to
got
Wisconsin
family out there.
3 times, 4 times even.
You have family in Wisconsin?
Yeah, I've never been there though.
I've been there 4
Really?
times.
I've
You
got
guys hear
some
what we're doing?
There
titles from the
once.
beginning of the YouTube stream.
Okay.
Rhythms of Love,
Rhythms
Once
of
Upon
Love.
a Melody,
Rhythms of Love.
Harmony
Rhythms
Heights,
of-
Songbird Serenade, Sourdough Sam.
All of that
Sourdough
is
Sam. I like
Sourdough
that.
Sam.
Sourdough.
Okay, quick vote. Would you guys rather hear Rhythms of Love or Sourdough Sam? We'll count down from 10 and we'll count up how many votes we have. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see. We got Sourdough Sam, Sourdough Sam, Sour, Sourdough Sam, Rhythms of Love, Sourdough Sam, Sourdough Sam, Sour, Rhythms of Love, Sourdough Sam. All right.
Rhythms of Love it is.
The people have voted.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I think some scene building into the
into
first
a song, and then
Yeah.
we'll just do
more.
2 songs after that?
Yes.
Because that's
Okay.
how it should be always.
I just want you to know I'm so tempted to do an ice cream man that sells sourdough, but
Ice
I'm not
cream.
going to do that.
Good.
Because we've already done that.
Good.
But it would
we'll
be.
see what happens.
I'm committing to that now.
All right.
The world's first sourdough starter is discovered.
By a grumpy old woman just walking her cat on a leash when she sees a plot of pond, a puddle, if you will, gurgling in the street.
In this plot of pond, a growing yeastoid, like a flower, like a gelatinous flower, and a interesting odor emanates from the epicenter of the pond.
This beigeish, murky liquid / mush opens its mouth and says, "Feed me, Granny."
You want some tasty bread? Then bring me some bodies that are dead. Come on, Granny. Go and shake your fatty. Feed me, Granny. This is a dance break.
Tap number. I may be a small sourdough starter, but I can get larger and larger. What makes me taste so good is blood, blood, blood.
Oh, I will go grandiose. I'll turn into a mighty big loaf. You just have to bring me a corpse. Feed me, Granny. Feed me, Granny. Shake that fanny lady and bring me lots of blood.
It barely counts as murder if you go get your neighbor and feed it into this sourdough starter. Feed me, Granny. Feed me, Granny. I'll make you nice buns for hamburger patties.
Oh, Granny, get it into your little head. These corpses will be the best thing next slice dead. Yes, root it in my belly, but heaven slather it with peanut butter jelly.
Sourdough starter can be a family secret. Family members will kill each other to keep it. You can start a brand new legacy. All you gotta do is feed me, Granny.
What is this land called? What is this soul? Oh, I think we're in the land of San Francisco. So come on, Granny, pull up your boys and be a manny. Just go and feed me, Granny. A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. Musical Monday, Musical Monday. What should we put on this bread? Ham?
I'd rather put on Sourdough Sam.
Musical Monday. Hello and welcome back to Musical Monday with Caleb, Zach, and Shae at Improv Broadway. You just heard the opening song of the hit musical Sourdough Sam. Huh?
Sourdough Sam.
Sourdough Sam.
And she's a woman.
She's a
So
woman.
check your assumptions.
Yes. Same chauffeur.
Granny is Sourdough
Sam.
Sam.
Have I told you this before? When I was a kid, I wanted to be named a boy named so bad. I wanted to be named Frank or Tom.
Frank.
Or Tommy. Frankie or Tommy.
I think we should start calling you
Frank.
Tommy makes sense. Tommy was cool back then.
But not Frankie.
Not
Frankie's
Frankie.
rad.
You
What
feel
are you
like,
talking about?
Yeah, Frankie's like the coolest
I
name.
have a great uncle Frank that I don't remember anything about, and I'm pretty sure he was cool.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Frank just screams abuse. The name Frank.
We apologize to the two Franks that are watching this.
To all Franks.
If I hear someone with a
Unless
Frank,
you're
I go like
guilty.
this. I'm like, oh.
Unless you're guilty, and then we called it.
No, we called it. Let me be Frank. You're guilty.
You all right.
Yeah, so Sourdough Sam, this old elderly lady, discovers a sentient
Old
sourdough
and elderly.
starter.
Yes.
And you know what? She wants to so badly catch the eye of old Filbert at the old folks' home. And she has no way to make a name for herself except with her prize-winning dough in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, Filbert. So he invests in a lot of small businesses.
Yeah.
And she's like, man, if I could just get him to invest in some bread,
Yeah.
maybe, just maybe.
Yes, and but here's the thing, Filbert, so she thinks that he's just interested in investing in her small business, but
Yeah.
Filbert actually is secretly in love with her.
Yes.
And he doesn't want to be in like big business anymore. Like he dreams of the small, quiet business life.
Right.
A business with a white picket fence around it. Business with
Right, big fence
plastic
around the old folks' home.
around the old folks' home. Old folks' bed with plastic still on it. Ginormous 10-inch screen TVs. And that's the dream that Filbert wants for him and Sourdough Sam. But he's too afraid because he's afraid that without his money, that she won't like him.
Yeah, but he got fired.
Yeah, he sure did. So he's got to handle that now.
Yeah, so in this song, it's both of them separately, kind of in their own mind's eye, picturing their like perfect life and what it would be.
Yes.
And so it's a very sweet yearning song of just two old people close to death. We assume.
We assume.
We don't know.
Well, statistically,
We do know.
We do know.
And
Yeah.
also they're fake.
Yeah, in
So
this
they're gonna
song,
die.
we learn how different their dreams are, but how similar their souls are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite sweet.
It is.
In this song, we want to die like in the Notebook. Too far again?
That's beautiful. Nobody never gave me a kiss before. Nobody never walked through my white picket door. I want a lady on the gurney next to me, breathing her last breath together on our gurneys. An ivy in her arm, trickling down. A heavily chaperoned tour around town. A yearly visit from our grandkids. That's the dream. That's the dream. I wanna die like the couple from the Notebook.
A nice old man to trim my ear hairs. A nice old man, his hand on my thigh to show he cares. A nice old man to hold my hand when we go to the farmer's market. Oh, I could never start a relationship like that. I'd be too scared. I learned stop, drop, and roll. Never learned to be prepared. A nice old man to glaze and watch the news for 24/7. That would be heaven.
charge my hearing aid, and so I'll lean over and say, what did you say?
Someone to take my tinctures out, someone where I can scream and shout. They still can't hear, and yet I'm still here.
Someone to build a home, someone to ask, is this a blackhead or is it melanoma?
Someone with famous grandkids going viral on TikTok. I wanna feel important. I'm living vicariously through ya. An old man to dye my hair pink so I can feel alive and still have cool thoughts that I think.
I wanna die like a couple from the Notebook. I wanna die like a couple from the Notebook. But what your lady would stop and take a look at an unemployed octogenarian.
He looks like he works 9 to 5. Life's been hard on him, but he isn't dying yet. I see a sparkle in his eye, and he takes his meds in one swallow. Man, what a guy! I wanna die like a couple from the Notebook. I wanna die like a couple from the Notebook.
Suddenly sourdough Sam, suddenly sourdough Sam, it's all I'm thinking of. Suddenly sourdough Sam. That's her name, right? The beautiful lady who walks from the bread factory every day.
Yeah.
I imagine our lives getting out of this old folks' home off of Skid Row. Our own little place, a private hospice where they feed us morphine every day as we drift off into the inky blackness of the void together.
I wanna live like the couple in the Notebook before I die like the couple in the Notebook.
I wanna lift her up with her legs wrapped around my chest in the rain.
I wanna lie down like the couple in the Notebook.
I wanna write a year's worth of letters, and then they never get to her.
Let's live before we die.
Let's live before we die.
Like the couple from the Notebook.
What do you want? What do you want? That's what they want.
That's what they
They
want.
want to live and then die like Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling from Never Say.
Yeah, and they want to get off Skid
doesn't
Row
want
like Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes. So many IPs clashing together. And, at the end,
You know.
the end. We've been...
They get together, but of course the sourdough starter is
starter.
Hungary.
Yeah, and the sourdough starter has honestly gotten quite attached to sourdough Sam.
Yeah.
Literally.
And so
It's a literal yeast infection. Coming from her back.
jeez. Man.
I know, a bold choice. I thought so too.
But it is normal. Lots of women get that,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, less of them are sourdough related, but it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're at the old folks' home. They go down to there's this nice walk by the river, and she's like, "Hey, can you put some lotion on the top of my back?"
Yeah. A normal request for a date.
Yeah, and then is revealed the little beastie.
And,
Little beastie.
and little sourdough beastie is jealous.
Jealous.
Jealous. He's jealous. That's from.
We don't have to say.
Okay.
It's from sourdough Sam.
It's from Sourdough
Yeah,
Sam.
so I think it's between It's kind of a breakup song between Sourdough Starter and Sammy.
And a reunion and a break-in song.
Yeah.
With the sourdough and
Yes.
the old man. Because you're going to eat him and you're going to be a part of him.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So Sourdough Sam was like, hey, I'm sorry. I know we're tight, but I kind of have this other thing going.
Oh, she's breaking up with the sourdough.
She's breaking up with the sourdough, but then the
Oh,
sourdough
yeah.
is
that's
so
what I'm saying.
hungry and also so jealous. He's like, I can think of 2 ways I can get back to
Yeah.
Sourdough Sam right now. And they both happen,
Yes.
right?
He eats.
We won't say
Freddie?
what he eats. We'll see
What's
what he
the
eats
guy's
at the
name?
end.
And also, who played him?
His name's Filbert.
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 Yes.
And
Randy Newman played him.
right. And is Randy Newman played by
Tall, dark, handsome man.
Tall, dark, handsome
Okay,
man.
so-
And Sourdough Sam is a woman
right?
and always played by a woman.
Of course.
Yes.
Indeed.
You got it. The whole time.
And then there's also the sourdough, which is outside of dimension and gender in every way.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we hear a lot of versions of sourdough.
In this song, I'm breaking bread with you. Sourdough, what's going on? What's that thing growing from your shoulder blades? That's right, you Sourdough Sam, the old lady who I've fallen in love with, and I'm Filbert. Yeah, you getting now?
It's nothing. It's just a growth.
Why is it smiling at me with big, sharp, crusty teeth?
It's a delicious growth. A sourdough starter growth.
So you're with this guy?
That's right. She's with me.
She's with me. Sometimes we speak in 2 different voices.
That's right. She's with me. And it's time to feed on Filbert, see?
Yeah.
We want to eat you. You look so greasy.
I'm scared, Sourdough Sam. It's looking at me with hungry sourdough eyes and singing with 2 mouths. Oh yeah. It's time to break bread. Break bread. But first we break bones inside your head. Break bread. It's time to break bread. But first we break bones inside your head. Oh, Sourdough Sam, I'm trembling with fright. I just wanted to come over at night and give you a little smooch on the forehead before I tucked you into your bed. But I see you're filled with growth, and it's making me so morose because I don't think we can be together if you're gonna be with this thing that's unleavened.
Don't leave me. We'll be together soon. You can be the small, I'll be the big spoon. Please, Filbert, don't leave. It just needs a tiny feed. Let it suck on your pinky finger. I promise the starter won't linger. It's sourdough and it tastes good. It's worth it, I promise.
Butter up this bowl. We're going skipping past appetizers. Butter up this bowl. He's gonna be just eyes now. Yum yum, little man in the trench coat. Oh, you're bigger, fatter than I ever hoped. Why don't you hop into this oven? All this big yeasty boy's about to get some loving. Yum yum.
Time to feast on the
Yum
yeast.
yum.
Time to feast on the yeast.
Yum yum. Time to
Cheese
feast on the
this
lid.
yeast.
Yum yum. Sourdough Sam, you gotta break yourself from this crazy symbiote. It is growing out of your spine. It can't survive without you, I don't think.
Quick, Filbert, you've got to eat it. It's the one thing we needed. If you want to be together, like in the Notebook, then you've got to open your mouth and open good.
What a pickle this isn't neato. Cause last week I just decided to go keto. What do I do? Do I betray my diet or do I just stand here and simply die?
No, don't open your mouth for this grain. I'm sorry, but the both of us will go inside. It's hunger. It's insatiable. Please eat it like you're at the dinner table.
Oh, this is hard, but I'm gonna chop down on carbs. Pass the bread, I'm gonna eat this yeast until it's dead. Chop, 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 yum, yum, yum. Eating this bread is so much fun. Chop, 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 ahoy, ahoy, ahoy. actually a joy. Belch, oh, I'm so full, I don't think I can eat anymore. And we all know that starter yeast can't live forevermore from a single spore.
I'm sorry, but the sourdough starter, it'll have to live in you forever. It'll be just the three of us, and sourdough starter is delicious.
A dinner party with three. Why, that won't be so bad. Maybe we could be friends with the starter and think of all the joy we'll have.
And we'll never starve again, 'cause we have our sourdough starter friend. So when we're hungry for a snack, we just take the sourdough from your bag.
That's right. We can be friends.
And break bread. We broke the bones in your head.
What a happy ending.
Yeah, it's happier than the shoot off that this musical came from.
Yeah, much happier.
Yeah, honestly, you go into that thinking like, oh, everyone's gonna die or something.
Right.
And all three are pretty.
The world's
pretty
gonna
happy.
get taken over by this sourdough starter.
They do live and die like The Notebook, but with a little extra.
Yes.
Yeah, and a little bit sooner than they thought.
They have
Oh,
this
for sure.
wild
Lot of infection,
symbiosis going on because they eat the starter bread and the starter bread eats the bacteria in their tummies. And it actually helps them live forever.
Yeah.
So they don't actually get their dream of dying like the Notebook. They actually get to live like the Notebook forever. They're immortal.
It's a cool science lesson.
It's a cool science lesson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, that about wraps it up.
That about wraps it up. And boy, oh boy, we wish we could break bread with you. Wouldn't it be so cool if we didn't just sang songs with you, but we ate a meal around the table. And we said, Charlotte, how's Robbie treating you? Hey, Missy down the table, you getting to grad school yet? You need a little help? Why, old Grandma Shae is going to give you a scholarship. Wouldn't that be sweet? But alas, we can't. We can only feast on the bread of words and sip from the gravy of melody and sniff the sweet aroma of a home-cooked meal.
Take a big sip of that gravy melody.
Here at Musical Monday. Insolent boy.
Suddenly sourdough.
Here in my oven.
It don't need no flour.
Because it's unleavened.
You can be gluten intolerant.
And have a slice.
Suddenly
Sourdough. Don't that sound nice?
All right.
That's enough.
That's enough of that.
All right, very fun.
Amen.
Finn, you down bad. It's Tuesday. I know. I love you both so much. You become my entire FYP. I want her so bad. It's Wednesday where I am. Australia. You're literally my favorite. I love improv so much. All right, well, we have you here for the last couple minutes. Please join our Discord. It's in our channel. You can chat with us there. You can give us suggestions for improv and stuff. That's where you'll be the first to know all the cool stuff that we're cooking up. We're cooking up real stuff because we want to tour. We want to see you out there. And the first thing to do that is we got to know where you are. So join our Discord so we know where you are. Any last thoughts before we let these sweet babies go?
Is it better with the piano?
Was it better with the piano, or should we do
course.
everything a cappella for
Undoubtedly.
Come to Missouri? I'd love to come to Missouri. Oh, thank you so much for the hand things. Mercury #1 gifter, thanks so much. All right, y'all, we appreciate you.
Thank you
Everyone
so
have
much
a
for watching.
wonderful night. Good night.
Peace out.